Alright, and hello everybody. I'm not sure about today. Today has been not looking too great. Well, I guess it's mostly minor inconveniences. Started out trying to use Streamlabs OBS, which is what I've tried to turn over to do, but for some reason it doesn't capture NES games. So, basically, I have to just use the normal OBS, which also means that I have to use my phone to look at chat again. Just for like these kinds of streams, though. Anything on the NES. I'm not sure if it'll continue for the other streams, like like the other consoles, which I doubt. I doubt it will. Pretty sure most things will capture, but I don't know. OBS is really finicky with whatever it wants to capture. I don't get it. In any case, we've hit 10k views. What? Wait, no, 1k views. 1,000. So we're actually just gonna do... I also don't have that much time today. Mega Man minus Infinity. Or Rockman minus Infinity. Let's get into it. Basically, this is a ROM hack for Mega Man 4. And it's basically the best ROM hack, in my opinion. It changes up a lot of things, it changes up the stages completely, gives a lot more story in general, and it's just great. I usually start out with Dive Man, my least favorite Robot Master. I hate Dive Man, and there's no reason why, I just hate him. And he's not much better here. Oh, hey, Mr. Ethical, how's it going? This is a speech bite stream, and I'm looking at the wrong screen. Now I'm dead. One of the things this game does is gives you no invincibility frames. Well, hardly any. And I'm dead. It will take me a bit to warm up. And I haven't played this game as much as I've played the other ones, either. So there's my excuses. So there's a lot more gimmicks in this game. There's enemies from like each game. Like those dolphins don't even exist until Mega Man 5, but they're here anyways. And oh boy. I mean, I've played Mega Man 4 before. And if you remember, there aren't even real sprites of this guy. Like this guy's from Mega Man 8. Another thing about this game is that the charge shot is not actually that good. I mean, it's pretty decent as always, but it's not like the best thing that you'll always be using. I wasn't even looking and I did. I'm not sure if I want that or not. Oh, well, I guess I don't need it now. I'm really, not even sure what to say. It's just a good ROM hack, and if you haven't played it, and you have the ability to, I recommend it to everyone. There are even a bunch of secrets in this game, which I should be able to show off, and I messed that up, so maybe not. Nope, I'm not gonna be able to show it off. Unless I die. I'm going to try to get all secrets at least. Yeah, no, there's no way. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Well, that's fine. Okay, that's not fine. So this game is pretty hard, but it's about as hard as like any Mega Man would be. So it'll kick your ass like a couple times, but by the end of it, you'll be able to just do it. Or at least you should be. Like, there are other ROM hacks that are pretty good, like No Constancy, but those are just incredibly difficult. Yeah, okay, this is where it's, like, supposed to end up. If it's here, then you're good to go, basically. You got, like, a decent amount more time, and I messed that up anyways. Timing is kind of timed for the secret. And I didn't make it. I'm gonna go die now. I think... Oh, okay, one more and then I get a game. We'll just be doing it without save states. But there's even secrets for just beating the game without dying. Of course, we're obviously not gonna get that, but... It's really good. Anyways, I guess I'll stop gushing about that now. So, Mr. Ethical, if you're still here, what's up? How have you been? What do you think of this? Okay. I don't like this game anymore. So, in that hallway is a little missile that you can reflect if you have that temporary ability. Because it's temporary, you actually don't get it for the rest of the game. There's several abilities like that. And this is one of the harder secrets to get, just because you have to move really quickly. And if your motion's off by even a little bit, you don't get it. And right now, I'm using a GameCube controller, and I've been trying to grab the ladder, and I've just been stopping just short. Now I'd like to stop getting hit, please. Another thing that you have is Rush Search, which returns from Mega Man 7, I believe, and it's a lot faster and more useful because although you don't really find key items or anything like that, you do find just normal pickups, which is very helpful. Which I can probably demonstrate in a second. So health and weapon pickups, all that stuff. this time, we'll get this guy on the right side first time. There we go. No, damn it! Alright, this is where the checkpoint is, and now I am screwed. I'll just restart the game. I'm done with this. There's a restart button. We'll get it eventually. And I'm not moving on. This is one of the reasons I hate diving. This isn't even real Dive Man. Okay, I take considerably less damage doing that, and it's a lot faster. I'm not sure how that whale stays afloat anyway. There's only one propeller and it's on its back, unless it has like jets below it, which I guess that's the excuse. Or maybe like flotation stuff inside of it, I guess. We get like a lot of enemies from the Game Boy games as well, like these crabs. Oh! So this game even adds critical hits, which are those sparks that you'll see occasionally. I think that we can get crit against as well, but I'm not sure what that means. Now I'm just doing poorly. I wanted to see if I could... It feels like my inputs are getting like how do I say? My inputs aren't working. No. I wasn't gonna make that. I'm gonna die. We will get the secret eventually. So yeah, once again, the charge shot really isn't that good in this game, for some reason. It goes through enemies, which is nice. But it only does, like, 2 shots worth of damage, I think. Or maybe it's still 3, like it usually is, but... because like enemies just in general also have less of a like invincibility frames and stuff, it's really not that good. Or like all enemies need like 4 damage to take care of them, stuff like that. God damn it. I'm pretty sure this is a checkpoint, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, maybe not. So maybe I can die here? If not, I'm gonna be upset. I believe Dive Man is just through that door. Okay. Actually, we might not even be able to finish on time at this rate. Now that I think about it. I mean, this ROM hack is considerably longer than the normal games, considering just everything about it. Please. Please slide. Alright, we finally got it. So yeah, you're able to break the glass by reflecting the missile. I guess charge shots still work better, just because of the amount of invincibility frames. Alright. Right now we're just fighting Wave Man. I think this is just like normal Wave Man, except for this now. Most bosses have a thing that they do when they have low health, basically. Anyways, this was fake. We get a little throwback to Wave Man stage, and we get this, the bee, which is, I believe, the balloon. And the balloon in this game is really, really good, and so is the item that you get. Because usually you would get a balloon item later on, but if you already have the balloon item, you actually get like a passive ability, which is great as well. Anyways, let's go to Dive Man now. I don't like Dive Man, especially not in this game either. Dive Man sucks in all iterations he has ever been in. I hate him. So that stuff in the middle is actually insta-kill. And his dive laser actually pushes you a lot. So you could actually fall off the sides of the edge. It is a real threat. Oh. Alright, so not so much now, but once he goes into critical health, he changes it up a little bit. All bosses do. He gets slightly more powerful. But it'll be most noticeable with Dive Man because of how I'm going to handle the rest of the bosses. Because the weapons in this game are super good, especially against the respective bosses that are weak against. Please die. So now we have the balloon, which is actually basically Rush Jet from Mega Man 3, and Dive Laser. Now next, I believe I usually go to Skullman. Now this isn't really Skullman's weakness, but it works well enough against it. And the stuff that we get in Skullman stage is, I believe, good? I don't remember. But I do remember going to Skullman second. So we're going here. Okay. So no more charge. So charge shots don't take these guys out. And they do damage while they're being fallen. Please. Wait. How many lives do I have? And I guess enough lives to not set. Another neat thing about this is that you do recover some ammo if you die. But yeah, Dark Missile is basically like Metal Blade, but better, if you could imagine. And Beat is very good, especially in this stage. You end up losing Beat a lot in this game, I believe, but if you fall down, instead Beat will pick you up, and it'll do some damage, but you won't die. Instead, you just take like a little bit of damage. I don't quite remember how this is done. Oh, something like that. Something also nice about Dive is that it pierces basically anything. If you have a shield or something, it'll go right past it. Anyways, you have all types of falling and going up platforms here. And, okay. Alright, the balloon comes underneath you, so you can actually, like, jump up and do it. Never. It takes up a lot of ammo, though. You can only use it... Oh, yeah, you can only use it, like, 3 times. Oh, I looked away for a second. I don't know anything about that guy, but he helps. So basically, these guys have a lot more health than they do originally. And those platforms were just to be able to skip them. That helps. So yeah, Mega Man usually had like a decent amount of auto-scrollers, but none that went vertically. Or at least like this, like diagonally. Oh yeah, no invincibility frames. Oh yeah, you also already have the auto balancer by default, which is nice. Now I don't remember how to avoid that. These like bullet things are constantly coming at you. And that's what I was talking about. Being able to pick you up with just a little bit of damage. It does also revert you back to your ordinary weapon, though, your Mega Buster. We have every single type of platform here, don't we? Let's just skip this part. Starting to fall behind too much. If you fall behind too much in Skullman stage here, you just die. That's it. You also want to be careful not to use too much Dive Missile. Maybe we can get something from these guys. Try for like another second. And, oh, we did. Even get this dinosaur cameo from 7. C also helps here because this is a drop into a bunch of spikes normally, but B, well, it's still a drop, it slows it down a lot. Very helpful. I think we want to hold left here. Because we don't have that many resources, so we do want Rush to help. Okay, Rush. A lot of people would normally be happy about that, but I actually do need the weapon. Yeah, you don't have enough weapon energy, it just kind of falls down. Well, this is going to be... I don't know. Skullman, of course, has like a ramp he like skates on. And his bullets actually do quite a bit of damage, and so does he. You can, I guess you can shoot in between his shield though. Unless it's not even a shield anymore. Or wait, no, that's just the Mega Buster. Alright, well now that I have more weapon energy, I can probably get this guy to dive. I'm not really sure what he does when he gets critical. Maybe he just goes faster. I think that'll actually be our last, like, seeing the critical. Because once you do get the weaknesses, these guys go down in, like, 1 second. Oh yeah, and then B gets captured again somehow. Go for now. Alright, here I usually have a couple of options. I can either go for Ringman, Toadman. I don't remember which one I go for, but I believe I go for Ringman. I believe his stage is easier than Toadman's. And Toadman actually is not a complete joke in this game. So yeah, these lasers, they're not insta-kill, but they do damage you a decent amount. In case you haven't seen, I think that's required damage there. Maybe I was supposed to go for Bright Man. I don't remember. Oh right, no, it's fine. Dive penetrates everything. I made it. All the weapons here are super useful. I love these weapons. They're so satisfying to use, and they do so much damage. They also have like so much ammo. It's not like Mega Man 5 where it just sucks. It either sucks or has no ammo. You're already gonna get it. Okay, that helps. even know if I have enough ammo to really deal with this guy the usual way. Thanks, Rush. Rush, these items are super good, but I can't get them. Yeah, I'm blocked off from that. If you go to the left, you get like a bunch of like bonus items, but I guess I already got my bonus items. Too bad Rush just put them inside the enemy. Yeah, even the support items are really good. So yeah, Skull is actually also very good. It propels you forward a lot. Alright, I'm not sure if we really have enough health to deal with this guy, but we also have 8 lives, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh, we do. So with a lot of weapons, even the bosses don't have very much invincibility frames, so the skull barrier, you can just walk into them and win. So now we have the ring boomerang, but it's a lot better because you can aim it in any direction and hold it in place. These weapons are just plain epic. Alright, well, now we go for Drill Man, because Toadman's weakness is drill. What was Bright Man's weapon? Oh yeah, it's just like a light bulb. Okay, let's go for Drill. Well, Drill Man actually also has a special secret within his level, which we'll hopefully be able to see. Chances are we will, because it's not as hard to obtain his secret than it is the other ones. And I messed up this formation, so let's just use the balloon. Let me go. Let me go. Oh yeah, it also acts as a shield. Maybe I was supposed to go to Toad. Yeah, Toad's weapon makes a lot of things a lot easier, I believe? Or maybe I'm thinking of the vanilla game. Oh. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, okay, so we can refill both. Oh, this is the stage with the mini-boss. It's interesting that a lot of these guys push you back. Alright, so the way we want to deal with this is just by running through it. Hey, it's Quinn. Well, there he goes. Well, maybe we won't get the secret then, because I suck at this game. God damn. Alright, time to go to the spikes. Yeah, a special bit of ground there is, diggable. You have the Sakugan. But I messed up at the very start. So what you gotta do is hold A and right, and you will make it. So this guy has an additional mini-boss along with his boss. Along with the additional boss, I mean. Anyways, I'm not sure what weapon works best with this guy, so I'm just going in with the bus streak. It's Crashman. I think I'm incredibly good at Mega Man 2. And we have the charge shot, so our shots just count as more in general. He's almost to that critical state, and he's pretty interesting in his critical state. It's actually like a desperation state. But his explosions are also a lot smaller. Get a little callback to the blade. Oh, another thing that's neat is that you can shoot while on the ladders. Now we have the wire, which was kind of mediocre in the original 4, but in this game, it's just a grappling hook. I can demonstrate it right now. It doesn't even cost anything to use. It's an amazing one. Anyway, now we're here with full health. Oh yeah, I forgot to even acknowledge Quinn. He exists, I guess. And there's a neat trick with Quint that to just plain skip his fight is if you have the skull barrier, or the hell wheel as they call it here, you just run into him before he gets onto the thing and he just dies. Alright, now we're going for Toadman. But yeah, this game is really difficult, but if you actually know how to like use the weapons to a good amount of their potential, mostly dive laser, because it's an awesome weapon. You're pretty good. Guess we'll go to the bottom. Taking a lot of damage here. But here's a snail. Usually he'd be... Oh, it's a frog. Well, usually he'd be pretty annoying, but we have a ring. Another thing is that it picks stuff up for us. So yeah, once again, you can hold the ring in place, and it's very helpful. We'll save it for later, actually. So the theme here is obviously frogs and stuff, which is nice because before it was just kind of like a sewer level. Now it's an actual, like, frog sewer. I need that help too. All right. Let me through. So this game cheats here. These blocks aren't real. You can kind of tell because the texture is different. Barely. Get these guys from Gemini stage. Not too bad here. Tend to give a bunch of good stuff as well. Shadow Man. Is this the first time we've seen him? I think it is. Shadow Man is kind of like the Proto Man of this game. He'll appear and then just disappear after a fight. You can jump over that. We still have no dive? We do. Interesting section. We're riding on Rush. There's no jump or slide though, thankfully. And I might die here. So once again, Toad is actually weak to drill. Plus, it's just plain easier to hit him with it. So Toad's spell is strange. It moves around, and if you get hit by it, you want to get hit by it again to revert the effect. And you want to be careful because you can't do anything while in frog form. I think it's a Final Fantasy reference. But I haven't played any of the Final Fantasy ones, so I wouldn't know. And now I'm out of drill. But what do I do now? Maybe Rain will work. Hey, Rain was pretty cool. Now we got Toad Spell, which is an even better screen wipe than Rain Flush was. Let's see, I think we go to Dustman. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything in Brightman stage that we need for Dustman, so we may as well just go here. But here we have a whole bunch of random junk just falling down. And I don't like it. But let's just skip this part. This is an interesting part as well. The temperature is constantly rising. You gotta get out before the temperature rises or you die. Also probably destroying the bitrate completely. And we made it. Another thing that's pretty fun about this stage is that a lot of these enemies are fire, because garbage disposal, of course, but hitting them with the dive laser, since the dive laser is technically a beam of water, it basically insta-kills them. Like, they're just done. I should have seen that guy. I think that guy gets me every time. It's kind of awesome. Maybe the skull will work. It doesn't. I think I'm supposed to use dive. And okay. Oh, we start here. Well, the wheel will definitely work here. We'll just have to take the hit from the totems. That's okay, because we get past this part in 3 seconds. Fair exchange. Plus there's health here anyways. And an extra life. So yeah, if you use the weapons just like willy-nilly, or not willy-nilly, but a lot, the game isn't necessarily that hard. It's like a Mega Man game. Because it is. kind of how it's supposed to be. You have to use the weapon smartly, and if you do, you're rewarded for it a lot. The game is made so much easier. So what's interesting here is that if you do this, the blocks actually just freeze. So it negates a lot of what this boss is about by just plain blocking all the blocks. It's really interesting and good to use. So now we just have to wait here for a bit. Looks like this is a good spot too. Because normally the blocks would come in and fly at you. So you would have to kind of like build your own fort. But yeah, Dustman has just a couple weaknesses. And it depends on when you attack him. His main weakness is Toad. To do that, you use it while he's sucking it in. Garbage. Turns it into toads, and he eats toads. Then while he's blowing it out, you can switch to drill and do some good damage to him while he's blowing out as well. But you have to be careful not to do it while he is sucking it in, because otherwise he will suck it in and then blow it back out, much like the other junk that he eats. And the recycle inhalers are a really good weapon. What it does is it takes most enemies, sucks them up, and turns them into some kind of power. Now it's random, like, they could turn into weapon energy or... Well, I mean, I guess it's the same with, like, beating him normally, but it's a lot better of a chance if it makes sense. But the gimmick with this stage is, the light's going out, and I'm doing this stage wrong. So you can only see what's in the middle. And thus, we had to change the health bar to be like the Game Boy games where it's on the bottom like that. I really like the stage, because you're able to just go really fast if you have the Hell Wheel. We even have these guys from, I believe, Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy. So yeah, if you shoot those guys, much like in the normal game, they'll extend the thingy, the light. But instead of completely turning it on and off, it'll So we want to hit this guy last with dust, so that we can get a weapon that increases our critical rate. So instead of rarely seeing crits, we'll see it every once in a while. These blocks rapidly appear in and out, including the ladders. So you want to be careful not to get stuck inside of it while they're appearing. And also, you don't want to be standing underneath it while it disappears. So the wire is a very good weapon to have at this point. Because you are going to have to do a lot of platforming here. And although the balloon is helpful, it's not infinite. I guess there is a floor here, but still. Okay, I'm glad I didn't die from that. Thank you. Alright. This will be a good place to use the rush cannon. So what the rush cannon does is this. I'm not sure how else to explain it, but Rush becomes a cannon and basically insta-kills most things. Now what's funny is since we have a bunch of lives, I've forgotten to show what each boss does against it. But it's really funny. There's one of our criticals happening again. But yeah, let's see. We have 9 lives. Alright, yeah, we can use it. So we have Rush Cannon equipped, and you'll notice that each boss acts kind of strangely. Wait, or maybe not. Oh yeah, he's acting strangely. So normally he'd jump around and stuff, but right now he's just shooting. I've wasted the chance, but... Rush, no. No, he doesn't explode for real, but check this out. Wait. Well, hey, Sniss, how you doing? So yeah, it's not a good idea to use these guys, to use the rush cannon against these guys. Each boss does something different. For example, we didn't see it, but splatting with Discord mates. Oh yeah, you've been getting into Splatoon 2 recently. How's that been going? Dustman, I believe. He sucks up the rush cannon and blows it right back. And it's like homing. I don't know what Dive Man does. I don't believe the refights actually showcase what each of them do. Feral Man is actually kind of lame though, so I guess I'll show it off once we get to him. Get saltier than a salt spray ring. Wait. So... Splatoon. That's like the unofficial naming. So... I want to be careful here, because while you're inside the pyramid, there's a curse that takes effect. The first one there reversed my controls, so when I tried to switch weapons, select was start, and the other way around. And... whoops. Thankfully it doesn't take place outside the pyramid. Stop! Okay, because it... So here's the, bad one to have if you're not careful. The curses are the same at the same spot. But the Berserker curse is the worst if you have a, anything. But using Toad actually dispels the curse. Oh yeah, Rush Cannon is actually really good against these guys that take forever to beat otherwise. But I'm glad your games are going well. Wait, are they? I'm not sure if getting salty means they're going well or not. Because that kind of just means... either. Because, like, you could get salty and win. So yeah, Feral Man will actually appear and get mad at us for destroying the pyramid. But... this might destroy the bitrate again, but... basically what's happening is... there's like... hot sand that's rising. From the bottom. And it doesn't insta-kill you, but it does damage you quite a bit. And I believe I've gotten hit by it a couple times. This graphics... Yeah, I'm sorry, Simon. Don't worry. That won't appear again. I guess dive will probably destroy itself. No, okay, sure. Shadow Man again, doing... I don't know, whatever he does. Let's just get out of this room. I don't like it. I don't like this room either. Oh, okay. Oh, we're all the way back here. Alright, well, never mind. You'll actually have to see it again, like, right soon. Sorry about that. Don't worry, we'll go through it faster this time. And while we're here, let's just grab this E-tank. We haven't even used any E-tanks, but I have a feeling we'll have to use them a lot later. Oh, okay, that's nice. Well, I guess we're doing it again. I'm gonna get rid of that fidget curse, it sucks. What fidget does is it forces you to move forward. That's all it does, but it can hurt a lot, especially when you have to... when spacing's really important. Now we've actually made it. How many E-tanks do we have? 5? I don't know. We might be able to... What? What do you mean that the curse went off for a second so I could go off screen? Alright, I'm getting rid of this curse. Wait, did it also deactivate a lot of those? Oh. Better. Better actually locks you in place. But here we're actually starting the boss with Rockman. The most cinematic boss here. So here, I'll show off what Rush Cannon does to Pharaoh. He just teleports behind you. Teleports behind you. He like doesn't kill you or anything. So it's relatively tame compared to what the rest do. And now we're fighting inside the pyramid with curses. Fighting it with Fidget, but we just beat him too quickly to care. Sorry about having to go through the fire room 3 times. Or was it 4 times? Now we're actually... Oh, we're getting right into Dr. Cossack. I thought we had like 1 more to go, but I forgot that Pharaoh Man's the last one. Right away we're getting off on a train. I like the storytelling in each of these stages. Also, I should have done this earlier, or maybe there were no meds, but inhaling the meds... Inhaling the meds actually gives you a bonus that reduces overall damage. Whoa. These are extreme ice physics. I believe that ding is the helmet. I'm not sure if these guys are fire or not. I guess they are, but they're blue. So, like, are they made of ice? But yeah, I believe, I'm not sure what 100% causes it to happen, but some attacks won't do as much damage. It might be attacks that are coming from above, because it's a helmet, but it might just be a random chance as well. So I tried to use the Mega Buster, and that didn't work. So I guess you are required to use the Robot Master weapons. Not technically, but you're making it a lot harder if you don't. And he's in here with an E-Tank. Here we have Beat again. It's important that we save him. Oh, this is probably very off topic, but no, go ahead. What is it? Alright, these guys have missiles now. Oh, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Happy birthday, then. But yeah, here we got the balloon again, but since we already have the balloon, instead, we have what Beat does, but permanently. So if Beat ever gets kidnapped again, which he will, it won't be awful. We can also even shoot on this thing. The wire also does something similar, but for spikes. It'll make you just take damage from spikes rather than instantly dying, which is very good. Considering the amount of spikes that are in the later stages, we'll probably be needing that, and I almost just fell. So you like Full Metal Alchemist, Simon? Hang on, is this the same Simon that I know? Also, nice kind of like outline on these guys. Oh. It's okay though. He's pretty easy here. And that's the last time we'll see Shadowman. He's dead for real. Mostly because we didn't do the secret. But if you did do the secret, that's not the last time. And I fell somehow. Well, since we're on Rush... Whoa. So you don't have to use any particular weapon with Rush. Because since Rush it doesn't count as a weapon in this game. Yes, you are. Okay. It's nice to have a friendly face here. We have a restroom right here. A rest area. So we're gonna need a lot of this weapon, a lot of ring, and a lot of drill for this boss. We want to kind of just go crazy with this guy. We will be taking a lot of hits, but that's okay. You know what? Just in case, we'll use an E-Tank. We may as well. We're not going to use, like, that many on the next few stages, but he is weak to drill. Maybe I should have started out with that weapon. Feel like me mentioning... Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to dodge his bullets, especially considering Rush is so slow. Now we're in the second Cossack stage. Might want to get used to this theme, because you'll be hearing it for a while, I think. But yeah, it was the Full Metal Alchemist that tipped me off. They're always talking about that. It's not awful. No, it's an atmospheric song. So the weapon of this stage is the wire. You actually do get the wire in this stage, but it's also handy to have it beforehand. Because, like I mentioned earlier, that's how you get the spike immunity. Well, not immunity, but... it's basically the spike boost from the rest of the games. The wire is also pretty good for damaging some enemies. Not all enemies, just some. May as well refill up dive because we're really low on that, and the don't refill in between stages. If you do have wire, you can actually probably avoid having to pick it up again, but why would you? Eddie giving us exactly what we need, which is actually kind of rare. Even in this game where, like, Eddie actually drops good stuff. Oh. Didn't realize that was a bottomless pit. This time we got it. I think that was an extra life. This time... Alright, this time we're good. Never played a Mega Man game? And we weren't good that time. That's fine. You don't have to really play a Mega Man game to enjoy it. Well, I mean, I guess... Well... You do have to play it to enjoy playing it, but... They are pretty difficult, for the most part. But if you do want to get into playing Mega Man, I recommend starting with Mega Man 2. It's the easiest out of the series, and has, like, the most core mechanics. It's also the most famous, for some reason. Personally, I think... Oh, okay. Wait, I'm dumb. Why am I using the wire here? I'm playing the amount of song. I mean, it's not... Mega Man isn't one of those rage games. It's more like one of those games that are like... It's like difficult, but it's like it's fair. If that makes any sense? Unless you're playing 5. 5 sucks. not like Super Meat Boy or like B, where like you'll die a lot, but like respawning is quick, so it doesn't matter that much. It's more methodical. That makes sense. I mean, that's not really a good way to compare it. It's a bit slower. Cause like both games are methodical. It's just that like Meat Boy and B needs like split-second reaction times. Anyways, this is a good weapon to have against the Mets, especially when they shoot, because it's still a good game. Yeah, of course it's good. When they shoot, you can actually absorb the bullets. Now, I don't remember what's the boss of this stage. Oh, right, this thing. How much dive do I have? Full on dive, okay. The bosses here are actually the same as they are in 4, they're just modified. This guy would normally come in like several pieces and you would just slide under him, but now he's like an actual thing. Oh hey, got him down one part. He is a lot harder to avoid here, mostly because of these platforms going up and down. So dive's really good here because it pierces through anything he tries to put up against you. Whoa. Okay, those aren't insta-kill either. There are like very few things that are insta-kill in this game other than spikes. And I'm out of this. So I guess we'll go with drill. If I were to guess, drill is the next best thing. Maybe not. Ring doesn't reach. So yeah, it has to be drill. Yeah, it's drill. Or maybe I can just use the buster. Oh, let's see, that's what he's doing. What? He's going different directions. I believe I can hit him with ring now. We'll just leave that there. There we go. But here comes the water level, sewer level, spikes. Can I inhale this thing? I doubt it. I can. That helps a lot. I'm not sure how clear the capture is here, but I'm assuming that it's alright. Obligatory water level. This game has several water levels. We have Dive Man, and now we have this one. This is kind of more like a sewer level. Hang on. I might be dead. I'm okay. Thanks. Dropped a lot of health, which I really needed. And I'm... What? Wait. Wasn't the balloon item supposed to, like, bounce me out? Maybe I'd taken too much damage. Didn't mean to get that guy like that, but it worked out. Hey, I was going really well for a second. I guess we'll just switch to the dive missile. Dive laser, I mean. Missile's the actual floor. And the water actually propels you while you're in the air as well, which is nice. And I'm dead again. Don't worry, we'll get past this part for real this time. But yeah, Simon, you usually don't make it to most of my streams, so it's nice of you to join me once again. Just thought I'd mention that. Almost back where we were. Can this guy go away? Okay. I don't want anything stopping my momentum this time. I really wanted to make sure. What? These guys jump? Almost thought I was dead again. This might help though. It didn't. It didn't help. Now I'm all the way back here. Where's the checkpoint in this stage? That one was just my fault. Pretty busy? That's fine. I can understand being busy. I'm busy a lot too. Yes, I do count this as being busy. How many lives do I have? None? Okay, well, it shouldn't be too bad if I die here then. Now we have more lives. Didn't help? What didn't help? Being busy? That's fair. Alright, so this time is the real time. Okay, well I guess that health is gone. And that's nice. I'm just gonna use a balloon there. I'm done with this part. I think that's like the end of the stage too. I think the reason why there's no checkpoints in this stage is because it's super short. But it's not short if you keep dying. let's try the balloon. Not even bothering. Careful there. Oh, I'm getting quite a bit of crits with this. Now we got past it. If I changed weapons there, it would have been bad. Alright, so everything here is blocked up, and I don't like this. Did I not grab the balloon? I should have the, like, trampoline that it gives you. Because I know for a fact that I picked up the balloon as the secret. Way back in, Dive Man stage. So what it's supposed to do is if you have health, which I did, it's supposed to bounce you back up if you, at the cost of some health, just like Beat does. But it doesn't work now for some reason. Why doesn't it work? I don't like this game anymore. Out of all the things that could have, like, happened bug-wise, why did I get, like, this bug, where it's like, you don't get this weapon. You don't get this passive ability that you need. What? You just slide off the balloon. Now I'm pissed. This has never happened to me before either. Beat has been captured again. In this game, Beat gets kidnapped like 3 times, so you only get him for 1 stage each. There is an indication when you have Beat though. He'll be at the like top right of your screen if you do have him. And as you can see, I don't have him. Maybe, but also maybe not, because I'm skipping this section, and this is the section that kills me. Also this section. Now we're good. There's a checkpoint. Oh, just barely didn't make it. Usually I would just use the trampoline, take like a little bit of a hit, and then like move on. But apparently that doesn't work. Can't say why. And I lose. Oh, come on. And the boss door is basically right behind this wall. You can stand on the bubbles, but that takes longer. And with this, like, current, I'm not taking a chance. Alright. So here's an interesting mini-boss. Bunch of bubbles. Yeah, I finally made it. And now here's the boss. This boss, how many lives do I have? A good amount. Okay. It's a bubble devil. So I find Dive Laser to be the best with this one. So basically, we place a bunch of blocks, and then stuff happens. You can only hit them while their eyes open, of course. And now they're changing up their strategy. I was kind of stuck there. Well, the difficulty comes with this one is just being limited with space. Here comes Tetris. Now it has like a barrier that it'll hit me with if I shoot the pieces. And I'm just gonna use New Tank here. Since there was no real boss door, I believe, might put me back before the mini-boss, or the boss. I don't really want to risk that. I mean, it's a lot more unique than the Yellow Devil, because it doesn't just go, like, from rooms, like, side to side like all the other ones do. This one goes down from up. So now we're finally up here. Near the top of the tower. Now the way to deal with this guy is the weapon that we haven't even used yet. Right. You want to be kind of careful with these guys. You want to take them out near the same time, because otherwise they'll start bouncing around like a maniac. But we have to destroy every security system part of the tower. And once we do, we can hop on rush and head over. But as of right now, if we try to do that, we just get hit. We don't actually take any damage, but we're basically not allowed. And I'm dead because I don't have the trampoline. I didn't make the jump. I guess we'll be using balloon a lot more because, I don't know, grab the balloon. Didn't work. So for each one of these towers, you want to kind of go over. You drop down and you fight one of the bosses from previous games. Here is Terra from Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy. And what's interesting about these guys is they actually do leave a weapon, which replaces your Mega Buster. Now I don't want to lose this because this is the best weapon in the game, basically, because it's infinite and it homes in on enemies and is super fast. barely make these jumps. Wow. Looks like there's an ammo thing at an energy capsule at each one of these, so I can just kind of use the balloon for each part. Now I want to be careful because I don't want to pick up these other guys' weapons, because these other guys also drop weapons. Thankfully he died out of the way, but I might have to jump over it. But that's Blade Cracker. It's a pretty decent weapon, actually. It's like Metal Blade, but it explodes. This guy... Maybe I should have just, like... Alright, he got that one. Now we just have one more to go. Now here is Punk from Mega Man 3. This guy will be a bit more troublesome. Never mind. Oh. Where's he stopping? Alright, yeah, he's out of the way now, so... no problem. Now that we have all of those gone, finally able to enter the Citadel. Now it's very good to have Terra for this boss as well. Almost fell there. It does have a second phase, so finally beat Dr. Cossack once and for all after this. Just have to avoid his everything. And we did it. Alright, so there is a translated version, but I don't know, I didn't put it in, but basically he's saying that his daughter was kidnapped by Dr. Wily. Now he's like, you betrayed me. Come get me, Mega Man. And now we're going after Dr. Wily. And Beat's coming along too. Probably. I don't really know what he's saying. Oh, well, there's Beat getting kidnapped. Now we're at the final stages, the Wily stages. And each of these stages are really unique, and I like them. And I'm dead. Wrong weapon choice, I guess, but this stage is entirely made up of every type of Sniper Joe, which has been, like, one of the staple enemies. In every game, there's, like, a Sniper Joe. And now this entire stage is full. It's an enjoyable gimmick, actually. It's a lot better than the whole Met thing, because there's so many different kinds of Joes that it feels, like, unique. Of course, the noise is also a staple. But yeah, the original Mega Man 4 had a stage like this, but it was with Mets. Here's the thing with Mets. They're the same guy. Like, they're just the same enemy. No matter what you do, really. But here there are like so many different variations of Joe that it's actually unique, like I said. That and the music is also rocking in this stage. I forgot these guys take 2. Some enemies take 2 hits from Toad. These crystal guys actually do a lot of damage. I don't really want to risk that. Because I know with my luck I've been having, I'm gonna just like fall and die. And I'm almost dead from that. Thanks, Eddie. Oh, good. This is lucky. And I died. So here we got a Sniper Joe that has not entered his suit yet. So let's just take the suit. We're able to enter the suit, and it's actually very nice. You can even do it for this. Well, this is admittedly a lot slower. How neat is this idea, you know? Wait, who's trying this best? Sniper Joe. Obviously his best wasn't good enough because I stole his stuff. Got a whole bunch of stuff here. We don't want that. That sucks. Look, there's even spikes down there. Got him to despawn himself. Who's that? Now this is good because now it's very fast homing distance. That who brought the E-tank? Oh, Eddie. It wasn't even an E-tank, it was just weapon energy, which I really didn't need. I really needed the health, but it's alright. I think I have a lot of lines. And here's the boss, and I believe he acts just like Proto Man from Mega Man 7. Yeah, he does. I would like to do this boss, like, normally at some point, but not today, I guess. And of course, it's the two people standing on each other's shoulders gag. So yeah, we just cheesed that boss, and now we're being taken through a conveyor belt. So yeah, this is the conveyor belt where all the enemies are made. Which means that we'll have to fight Wily's entire army. But luckily we have a lot of dying. See, these guys are here to just summon them. Oh wait, I can actually beat these guys. There are also split-second reactions for choosing the item that you want. Usually between health and ammo, but sometimes it could be a life. Basically, you have to decide between what you need now or what you want for later. But these guys also drop a lot of good stuff. As you can see, dive is a very good weapon. Now, we're fighting his navy. You know those like little things I get from all those bullets? That's why Russ is so good against these Mets. Now we got spikes, and I think we have several of these guys. It's far from over. Now we got to the platform part of this. Also, gravity is a little bit lightened here. Now I'm dead. I could have sworn I was supposed to just take damage from it. I don't know, I guess. Yeah. Now we're being drawn to this side of the screen. And this is a bit tough. We're going to be taking quite a bit of damage by the end of this. But, thankfully, Eddie will be here to help. Also, don't worry, these are insta-kill, but they do a lot of damage, so you still don't worry. Where's Eddie? And I'm gonna take a lot of hits. Alright, so I'm not sure where Eddie is. Maybe he'll appear later. I'm gonna die from this. Oh, here he is. Jump by instinct. So Eddie is here to direct us to the best route, but we missed most of it. His route has a bunch of pickups on it, so it's very helpful. Anyways, here's the boss, and since we have a lot of health and lives, we'll show off what this boss does. Alright, well, never mind. Everyone has something unique they do against Rush Cannon, but maybe not. I guess I'll just die normally. Wow, he just jumps over it. I think I actually missed my opportunity with that guy as well. Alright, so now he's hiding up there. So what you want to do is get a weapon that can reach him, like, what'll be able to reach him? Drill. Oh. Alright. How about Pharaoh. Alright. What? What would be able to do? Bring... Okay. Well, in that case, Skull. Now he has all those weapons. Whoops. One of the weapons you would definitely want to save, though, is Dust. And I don't have enough for that. Alright, so that's how you're supposed to cheese the boss, but since I can't cheese the boss, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That doesn't work. You usually don't do this boss legit. Wait. I think that's me. Wait. Oh, I thought I died. Now here's an interesting thing. We actually lost those weapons. And we don't know where the next... what the next stage looks like, either. I think this is just Dr. Wily taunting us. But now we're in a maze. This is the boss refight stage. So this is how we'll be able to get all of our weapons that we lost back. So my first order of business is looking for Skull, because we kind of need that weapon. Like, we don't really need Pharaoh that much, like, who cares? But Skull is basically required. So yeah, we're in this huge maze. If we press, I don't remember which button it was. Probably select. It actually does bring up a map once we do get the item that gives us a map somehow. I believe this is the way to Skull. Yep, we're almost there. But because my accuracy is bad with Dust, we're gonna want to shoot him with some dive first. And I'm almost dead again. Good thing we have a million E-tanks. And we got that along with whatever the skull thing does. Now I finally got the skull thing, which opens up us to be able to beat a lot more bosses a lot quicker. And yeah, sure, we can... let's not do that. Luckily, we can teleport out and come back at any time. Actually... I just found the best way to grind for health in this stage. Even though I'm getting no health. Weapon energy is good too. What? I just got like a million E-tanks from that. Only like one counted though, because you can only have a max of 9. I really like this song. It sounds kind of hopeful, but also kind of sad at the same time. So now we're gonna beat Rockman and get our jewel weapon back. We got it. So now we have Drill back. So let's go back to Dustman and beat him for real. I hesitated because it's better to just have Drill for when he's sucking. Not just Toad for when he's blowing it. Can I demonstrate what? Yeah. Oh. If you mash out of that, you can avoid dying instantly, because that actually does kill you instantly. If he stomps on you like that. Alright, let's stop messing around and just... Oh, wait. Iceman's up there. This is something pretty helpful. Alright, yeah, now we have a map. But, not everything is as it seems. We'll find something eventually. Oh yeah, a noise will happen when it happens, but there are also spots. What? Oh yeah, instant death? Not good. Speaking of instant death, the reason why I wanted to keep this weapon, despite it being useless, is this. Rockman just dies to his own weapon. I don't know why, but he just dies instantly. Here we have Magnet. This tells us where we want to go. This tells us where every single... I don't know what they're called, but we need to collect those things. There's one more that we don't have. Have you ever eaten dry instant noodles? I usually just take bites this dry. Other than that, not really. I don't remember why I'm going this way. Yeah, this point doesn't go anywhere. I didn't even use that, but hopefully we can replenish that. Wow, it just even works on these guys. Now we're back here. Basically, this is a compilation of like every stage, including the Cossack stages. And we want to be careful here because the fake roll. I don't know what this is saying, really. But we rescued Kalika, Cossack's daughter. Now, if you don't get why that just happened, that's okay. If we find the Flashman portrait, I'll explain it then. Otherwise, it's a mystery. I'm still low on Toad. Yeah, Dr. Cossack and Kalinka are both Russian. I almost thought I died. Now that I think about it. Can't go up. Huh, this doesn't give a lot of help. Ferroman's is right here. Oh, he's right here. And we got our Ferro shotgun back. It's one of those weapons that you didn't really need it, I guess. Do? This place is nice to have to cover. And also dust. And I missed. So yeah, that's a wall that just appeared there. And basically, this shows us where the warps are. So if we exit from the right here, we're going to go through a warp, and it's going to take us somewhere completely different. And now there's going to be a noise that plays. So if we go back, it's a different place. We're now here. I'm about to get hit. Don't want to do this. This weapon is really good, but like compared to all the other weapons, it's like not. In any case, here comes Ringman. There he goes. Which ones are we missing? One up there. And then one down there. That map actually helps a bit. Okay, it's faster to climb up, probably. And we made it. Now we gotta fight Dive. Are we able to see what the Rush Cannon does to the refights? Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't let us. No, it doesn't. Oh, okay. That's even faster than fighting him normally. Now we need one more. Who didn't we refight yet? We do have all the weapons. We didn't refight... Oh, Toadman. Now, let's go back to Dustman, so we can grind a bit. because we have the energy balancer, we actually will also collect... No? Wait, what do you mean, no? Sorry, I don't think I saw the last message. Because again, for some reason, it won't let me use, Streamlabs OBS with this. Because OBS is really finicky on what it wants to capture. So I'm using my mobile phone. I'm using my phone to like see chat. But like the Wi-Fi here isn't that good. Yeah, it's Toadman. He's down there somewhere. Right through here. Here's an interesting trick with Toadman. Much like Brightman, if you just use his own weapon against him, he dies. Now we can finally leave this place. And we're actually full on everything. Can't even collect more than 9 weapons. Sure. Thanks, Eddie. Now we'll finally have the battle with Wily. And end this hopefully once and for all. Don't worry though. He actually takes a lot of damage from any weapon, really. But if you just get into a pattern that's exactly like this, you'll be beating this guy in no time. Assuming that his shots are curved. You can probably hear my clacking of this GameCube controller that I'm using. Alright, no. If I try to use 2 fingers, I'm out of rhythm. But it's not over. We want to stop him from doing that attack if possible. We didn't manage to stop him. It's an attack that takes a lot of charging, but it's so powerful. How much damage that does. I'm thinking, because I do remember an easy way to do this, but I don't. Oh, right, it's bright. Since we never used Brightman's weapon, we have plenty of that to go around. We do have to be careful though, because we want to hit him on his like button. So we won't be able to hit him each and every time. Alright, I'm glad that didn't do that much damage twice. And we did it. He's not getting away. I forgot I had this weapon and I probably should have used it. The Wish Star is a very good, it's a very good move, but I always forget I have it. Because you usually don't want to use it too often. Anyways. We have, Elect Cut Man. I don't remember what they're weak to, but it might just be okay to use the Mega Buster because Cutman's pretty weak and he's being used as the base. I kind of want to avoid using Dive because we're going to need it later. So if you manage to get to this point without dying, congratulations, there is a secret for you. We won't be able to see it. Actually, you know what? We will be able to see it. But I'll do that after I beat the game. So now we rescued Beat. Beat was there the whole time. And now, he's done being kidnapped. For real this time. This is kind of funny, actually. Because he's so fast. But it's Woodman. Anyways, Pharaoh's actually his weakness, which is great. Alright, you. There is this distinct lack of music in this. Anyways, next is two of my least favorite robot masters. Fighting-wise, I don't actually mind them design-wise. Look at this. Two needlemen. Wait, I thought they were supposed to have like bouncy needles. There they go. Did I win? I did not. Now we have to start from the start. Do I have to refight these guys? No. Okay. Hopefully that counted then. Again, I don't really mind losing the lives because we have a lot. But again, if you manage to beat this guy without dying, you do get a secret. He appears in this room, so you don't even have to worry about dying to Gemini Needle. Gemini Needle? And we don't have Rush. Rush was captured. So instead, we got a... I think Bright will work. Please die. I have an E-Tank, health, and a bunch of extra lives that I can only really use one of these. I'll finally be able to finish off one. And I died. I don't remember how much damage that does. Probably a good amount. Right? I don't have to use this again either. now we're full on dive. We want to be full on dive. It's kind of important. I don't really want to risk it. I'm missing too much. This might not go well. This boss is a bullet hell. Luckily, I'm good with bullet hells, but not in Mega. And alright, we did it. Dr. Wily's down for good, but we have to follow him. This is... Okay, good. I was going to be mad. So yeah, these things blend into the scenery very well, and they do a lot of damage. As you can see, I'm already almost dead, and I have fallen into the trap. Now what? We have to go through this alien layer that Dr. Wily has for some reason. What? Why am I fidgeting to the left? Yeah, why am I... Stop that. Oh. Alright. Balloon. I don't like this part, and I usually use the balloon here anyways. And now I'm just doing kind of... Okay. I don't like this part very much. Here's the other part we want to use the balloon at. Hopefully we won't lose it. Please. I lost it. We can't bring it over. Which is a shame because this part sucks. There's nothing to refill your outcome. It's a shame that I couldn't save that. So Wily is once again trying to pretend he's an alien. But we're not having that. Now all of our E-tanks are gone. All like... So I guess I don't feel too bad about using them. Also, Rush is tired right now. We can't use them. But now we have to fight many versions of every boss, all at the same time. With no weapons. Obviously, if we had Dive Laser, this would be easy, but we don't. This is called the W Buster. The Wily Buster. As you can see, it's wrecking everything. How did Mega Man fall for that? Now we have a Kirby reference, and I'm probably gonna die here a lot. But we can't just teleport out this time. But we do have the Hell Wheel, the last weapon. You have to make it out and also not die. Unfortunately, I'm going to die a lot. And luckily, this part has a feature in it to avoid excessive suffering. Yeah. This part, I feel like it's a lot of trial and error first time. So I won't be actually making it with the red spikes. Because there's two ways you can make this. You can make it through the red spikes, or if you die 3 times, it'll actually change into green spikes, which do much less damage. They only do like 1 thing of damage, I believe. Yeah, you'll see here. It's all green now. So if I do get hit, it'll only be for like a tiny bit of damage rather than the normal amount. Yeah, that part sucks. You may as well just turn the shield off there, but time limit's kind of tight. With that, we've actually... With the help of everyone, we've actually been able to beat it. Take down Dr. Wily. Now he's coming with us, and we're finally gonna arrest him. Yeah, the whistle for Blues or Proto Man is really iconic. Hey, we managed to beat this on time as well. Yeah, everyone recognizes that whistle. it's just one of those classics, you know? Now we get a satisfying taking Wily back on the train. No more BS, he's over. Yeah, this is actually, like... This is actually my favorite ROM hack of anything, period. Like, this is... It's so good. This is the best Mega Man. That's it. That's all I really have to say. The weapons are awesome, and they all feel really good to use. Even the one that isn't as good as the rest of them, which is Pharaoh Man. Dr. Cossack, he's okay now. Ending is super satisfying. It's better than Mega Man 11. Mega Man 11 is like an okay game, but it does definitely feel rushed in a lot of areas. I'll get to that game eventually. Especially in the last couple stages, Mega Man 11 feels pretty rushed, but in any case, like, this game is consistently, like, awesome. Every stage is, like, a good length. There's a lot of, like, good obstacles. It has, like, a story in it as well. Like, each stage has a story and no... Ouch! Wait. Is he okay? He at least broke his legs from that fall. Dr. Wily was rescued by one of his little goons, and it picked him up, but in the background, it dropped him from, like, a pretty big height, and then picked him back up and continued carrying him off. If he fell, like, that high from, like, we could see from that far away, like, I don't think he's alright. He's gonna... That's a hospital visit. But yeah, we got our screenshot with everyone. Oh hey, we could see who like killed us the most, which is no one. I don't think any Robot Master killed us. It was all like the Wily bosses that actually ended up killing us, I think. And we can even see what their purpose is. For Ringman, he's a battle robot. Dustman, garbage disposal, obviously. Waste compression, yeah. But yeah, like each stage has a kind of like story to it. The Robot Master stages are more or less like the original, but like worked up with. Wait, how do I say it? Like built up more. It has more like interesting stuff and mechanics in it. It's all neat. It's kind of like the thing that Mega Man 8 tried to do. Like Mega Man 8 tried to well, I guess Skullman 1 once, but Mega Man 8 tried to put a bunch of gimmicks. I'll hold on for a second. Handshake between Dr. Cossack as thanks and everyone being happy. It's over. Now we're getting to the actual credits of the mod, the ROM hack. It's like before, that was the credits of the original Rockman, I believe. And this is in English. I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure if it's like that always. What was I saying? Oh, right. Like, each Robot Master stage is built up a lot more. It has, like, more of a story, it has more, like, gimmicks. Like, Mega Man 8 tried to have, like, gimmicks and secrets, but it didn't work out as well as I think they wished it to. Because like Tengu Man's is like the gimmick is like you're on Rush, just like the Cossack stage here, but it's really slow, and it's not as good as, like, here. Because here you can even experiment with weapons and all that, like, on the second half of it. And it's, like, awesome. But... oh yeah, Mega Man 8 is also just, like, all around slow. Mega Man's usually... the way you want a Mega Man to be is, like... you go really slow. Speaking of time, it's like, here, Dive Man took 7 minutes, and so did Skull Man, but all the rest took, like, 4. The way it should be for Mega Man is each stage should take a long time, like your first time through it, because you're dying and going back to the checkpoints and all that, but like, you get faster and faster each time. The sewer level took 15 minutes and everything else took like 5. Oh, Lily's Labyrinth took like 20 minutes, which makes sense. Except game scene. I think that's the amount of time I spent in pause menus. Total of 2 hours and 17 minutes. 2 wins, twins. I think that means like lives. 39 lives, 2 continues. It's even going through all the enemy names. It doesn't have like an icon or anything, so you'll just have to put them to whatever, but... this is basically every enemy in every single Mega Man. Yeah, like, all the the gimmicks that this game comes up with clashes really well together with, the original gameplay that Mega Man has at its base and core. Which is, it's perfect, that's exactly how you want a gimmick to be. It enhances, like, the core of it, rather than being, like, something completely different. So, and, like, the difficulty as well is just like a ordinary, like, Mega Man game, like... It's tough, but like each time you go through it, it's like better and better. No, it's called Aqua Devil now. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what it's called. Not like the original bosses also had names. There's even like bonus modes in this. You know, like Kirby. There's a lot of like inspirations from Kirby, obviously, in a lot of the music, which some of it was just directly ripped from Kirby. But there is an arena mode where you go through, like, each and every boss. I'm not going to be able to do it, but at the end, there's, like, a Final Fantasy V reference as well. With a basically impossible boss at the end, but... it's pretty amazing. Like, all the original sprites, all the original sprites that this game makes, like Mega Man waving, all looks like super natural as well. Like, it doesn't look like strange or forced at all. Basically, this ROM hack is like a perfect 10. I'm not sure why he turns into Gyro Man as he leaves. Oh, maybe he was upgraded because of that. So here we get actually like a score. Based on how you played, you have a score. So I got 6 out of 12 equipment. I'm not sure how I missed a lot of equipment. We have 15 out of 15 friends, and our playstyle is 2 out of 10 because I died a lot. Bonus, I think that's... I'm not sure what that is. We completed the mission, we have all the friends, and we win. That's just how it goes. Hero score is 83 out of 100. And more. Now we're back to the title. However, I do have a save file here. I believe it's... I think it's 1. Yeah. Alright, so... did this thing where you can pretty much name yourself whatever you want. Was it in like a foreign language class? That's usually what happens. But in any case, let me loosen up my joystick. So here's a save file where I reloaded every time I died, so I technically never died here. There's a secret boss here. Tea. Delicious hot leaf juice. So do you remember Shadow Man? And now we're dead. We were at full health. And no, you don't get to refight him. If you die during his fight, he's gone as well. So let's fight him. So this is the real Shadow Man. He's here to fight for real this time. So I'll give this a couple of attempts. So if he charges at you like that, that's actually an insta-kill. Another thing that you want to be careful of is all of his kunais actually drain weapon energy. And he has quite a large amount of invincibility. Like there, he just took away like several bars of dive. Oh, if he grabs you like that, he can actually do like a somersault. This is like an SMT boss in which if you are below like half of your health, you want to heal. Like he almost just killed me there. And here, you can see the two equipments that I didn't get for some reason. After you pick up the second balloon and wire, you're supposed to get those two, which protects you from spikes and protects you from falling. I like using this because I find it easier to dodge, probably because I'm going at Mach 10. So it means that I use less weapon energy overall, but I do want to be careful. Basically, I find this the most effective weapon to use against him. Here you can use Toad, but it's not that good. It only brings him down a couple bars, or 1 bar, each time you use it. But now he's going insane. He's had it. Oh. What? I died? How'd I die? I guess his weapons get boosted as well. But yeah, it's not a bad joke. But it's not really a good joke either. Well, I mean, it's not a bad joke, but I've just heard it a lot before. And I think I pointed it out to some people. And then they're like, well, not wrong. Alright, now he's destroying me. Here's a move we didn't see. Thanks. Oh. That took away all of my weapon energy. If you get hit by that, it's an insta-kill and I'm dead. I didn't heal. Oh, so no one knew, so... Oh yeah, if a joke's new to you, it's usually a lot better. I'm dead. No, I'm not. But yeah, of course this is gonna be like the most difficult boss ever known to mankind, because the only way you can get here is by not dying through this whole game, which is very difficult. He just comboed me with his own other move. And you do actually get a reward for beating Shadow Man, which I will showcase once I actually legitimately beat Shadow Man. The passive item, and it is an amazing item. I wanted that. And I gotta heal. Oh. Gotta be careful. Hit. He's using that move a lot. Don't want him to. Oh. And I'm out of ammo. Actually, Toad's not bad for dealing with this attack. And the guy. Okay. Heal. Okay. I have no more of this weapon energy, so let's try not to get hit. I had to deactivate it to heal, but it was too late. I hit. It's pretty tough, but we're getting pretty close each time. We just have to throw everything we have at him. Oh no. Okay. That's not bad. Whoa. Did you see that animation you had for getting back up? That's smooth. Oops. And I'm dead. You have to really pay attention to your own health here as well. I keep forgetting that. No! Oh. I just had barely enough health for him to kill me. Let's try to change our strategy a bit to more dodging at the start. midway through. Pulling out the combo moves now. What happened? What did I get hit by? Did not? What did you not do? I need you to stop moving left. It's dangerous. Where is he going around? I don't know why I spent that. Wait. Okay. This isn't going very well. What? Wait, what I had like more than half of my health and I didn't even see it. What hit me? Alright, we won! So we get this that refills basically everything, and now we have the kunai. What the kunai does is everything crits. So let's just demonstrate what fighting Wily is like with this active. Every single hit crits. It's an amazing ability, really. And if you've gotten to this point without dying, you do deserve it. After beating Shadow Man. But that's actually going to be it. I do now have stuff to do. So, let's transition into intermission. Find someone to host. It's not, because it's a pretty decent time and it's on a Friday, so I'm sure like SNES or someone is playing a game. Maybe you'll like it. Oh, you have to go? Well, that's convenient because we've just ended, but have a good one then. See ya. And as for anyone else, we're going to be hosting Donovan. He's playing Smash with some friends. Everyone likes Smash, right? So once again, thanks everyone who came. Thanks to Simon who stuck around. And this was a pretty good 1,000 views celebration. I really enjoyed Minus Infinity. In any case, see ya.